Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video here. Hey, today I'm so excited to take y'all on a road trip with me to the most beautiful city in Texas, in the great state of Texas. Why I call it great state of Texas all the time. Hey, we got no income tax here. We got no state income tax. We got the lowest house. You can buy a house here dirt cheap, but that's not the reason it's the great state of Texas. It's so spread out, nice weather, and it has the best barbecue in the world. And I'm gonna show y'all today my personal favorite spot to eat barbecue in the state of Texas. I haven't eaten at every spot in Texas, of course, but I've eaten at this place. Today will be number 35 since I've been to this place. I'm gonna give you a little history on it and how they do their barbecue and stuff like that. Also, we're gonna go to the state capitol, which is, I love history anyway. Go to the state capitol of Texas. Might do a few more things around the Austin area. I just want to show you the hills. That Texas not so flat. And I'm going to show you the hills. I don't think you call them mountains, but hills. So anyway, and a few more things along the way. I'll come back. I'm going to go through another way and come back another way. So I'll show you where the Blue Bell is made. Brenham, I'm going to go through there. Another town, another small town. So we're going to do a lot today. So y'all riding around and put on your seatbelt, put on your cowboy hat, because you're in Texas and you put to see the great state of Texas, what it has to offer. So put your seatbelt on, hop on, get on where you can fit in, and come on, because we're going to do this. Come on, y'all. Morning, y'all. Okay, we on the road here. We ain't actually not on the road. We going to get our tacos. If y'all been following me long enough, y'all know every Saturday morning I always get my breakfast tacos at the taco stand. So that's my first stop of many stops today. So hope y'all enjoy riding along like before. This is gonna be a longer road trip than the one before, because like I say, I have a lot of more stops to make. First stop is gonna be taco stand, and I'm not gonna get as many tacos I usually get because I don't want to be too full when I get to the Salt Lake barbecue in Austin. So I'm gonna get 2 instead of 3 that I normally get. So anyway, y'all seen previous video. Y'all know my little taco truck over here. They have the best tacos in KATY. It's not even a close second. I mean, it's $1.50 for like a 2 or 3 biters, really, tacos. And guy hooks you up. He knows me when I pull up what I want. He just asks me how many. And that's bad when they ask you how many. That's a little truck right there. Taco Express, the best in KATY. So I'm gonna get out and get my tacos here, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back here. I got my tacos. Like I said, I only got 2 today because I don't want to be too full when I get to Austin. I got to get that all-you-can-eat barbecue, when you'll see what I'm talking about when I get there. But I always get the same thing. He know every Saturday I get barbacoa with lettuce and tomatoes. Traditional barbacoa comes with cilantro and onions, and I don't like cilantro and onions on my taco. I like onions, but I don't like cilantro. So he just hooks me up and give me lettuce and tomato. That was his idea, and it works out good. So anyway, so sit back here, and I'm gonna sit here and eat one of my vehicle here, because I definitely can't eat this while I'm driving. Barbacoa taco is something you definitely can't eat when you're driving. So anyway, I'm gonna check. Like I say, if y'all ever in KATY area, if you ever in the state of KATY area, come to this taco truck right there, Taco Express. Sit right on the corner of KATY Fort Bend and Martin Ranch Road, right here on the corner. So anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my little breakfast here, and I'll sit back and I'll hit y'all up when I'm back on the road. See y'all soon. All right, y'all, we back here. Okay, I'm about to get on the road here, which I'm back on the road. I'm about to hop on the freeway here, and we're gonna be headed to Austin, Texas here. It's about a 3-hour. This trip is gonna take about a 3-hour drive. Austin is actually 2.5 hours from KATY, but Driftwood, where Salt Lake actually is about at 30 minutes outside of Austin in the hill country. So we're gonna actually about a 3-hour drive. So anyway, like I said, I'll check back periodically, probably within the next hour when I get off by 10. If people familiar with my route, I'm doing 71 and I'll go through Fayette County and LaGrange and all through there. On the way there, on the way back, I'm gonna hit 290 back, and it's the same amount of time to get back to KATY. It's the same amount of time. It's amazing how it takes two freeways to get to Austin from where I live. But I'm gonna come back to Elgin, a lot of small country towns, which is very picturesque in the afternoon. And we'll go through Brenham, we'll go through Chapel Hill, towns like that, and I'll give you a little history as we go through them. So anyway, just kind of sit back. Like I said, it's not much to see until I get off 71 and we start heading into the hill country and whatever, and it'll be more picturesque scenery. So anyway, sit back, relax, and I will be back soon. See y'all later. All right, y'all, we back here. We're still on I-10. We're about to hit 71. Like I tell you, if you're familiar with this, hit over I-10, we're gonna hit 71, and we're gonna go through LaGrange and Fayette County and those towns to head to Austin. This route here is very picturesque as you get close into Austin, which I'm gonna come back on later and show y'all. There's also a lot, I'm gonna say a lot 3 times, a lot of DPS, Texas Department of Public Safety, and they love writing tickets on this road, but that's how these little towns make money. All people going over the speed limit, and they do not play. They have speed traps all up and down this, all the way through Austin. So people not familiar with this drive usually get pulled over. But anyway, it's a lot to see on here. I'm gonna check in periodically to let y'all know as it gets a little hilly and valleys and stuff. It's real picturesque this side of this part of Texas. It's not a lot of flat land like before in previous videos. So anyway, y'all, like I say, sit back and enjoy the ride, and I will be back in about 30-45 minutes when I get closer to LaGrange and stuff and the area start to change. Now let's say in the next 30-45 minutes, this part of Texas is going to change from being flat to being very, very hilly. Lots of hills and valleys, which is awesome. So anyway, sit back and relax, and I will be back in about an hour. See y'all soon. Alright, y'all, we back here. Okay, we're about to head into the city of LaGrange, Texas. If y'all were watching my live area earlier, I was on live here. There's something very significant about the city of LaGrange, Texas. It's a famous movie was shot here, and I don't think it should be nothing to proud of, but it was the best little whorehouse in Texas was shot in the city of LaGrange here, which I'm about to go to in the next couple of minutes. And very famous. Look up the best little whorehouse in Texas. It was shot right here in this little small town in Texas, LaGrange, Texas. I'm about say another hour and a half outside of Driftwood and another hour outside of Austin, so we got another hour to go here. But like I said, we're going through LaGrange right now, and the more I drive, you'll see the more hillier it gets, more hills and valley it gets as I go along. It's not as flat as it usually is, so you'll see that as I drive along today. As we get further into the hill country of the great state of Texas. Another thing significant about LaGrange, about I say it's been about 15, 16 years ago, I was coming through here, going to Salt Lake like I'm doing now, but I was going in the nighttime. I left my house about 5 o'clock, and it was just got dark, so it had to be in the wintertime. It was just getting dark, and I was speeding through LaGrange. A couple of my friends was there. Golly, got pulled over by the DPS. It wasn't the DPS, it was LaGrange Police Department. And I happened to have an expired sticker on my windshield. So instead of giving me a sticker for give me a ticket, he gave me a ticket for the sticker, which was a lot better. And I'm gonna tell you what's so significant about that on the way back from Austin, because I got 2 tickets in one night. And I never had it. It was my first ever time getting pulled over by the police. And that's only 2, 3. I've got 4 tickets in my lifetime. I don't drive that fast. And it was significant. The people I was riding with, friends I was riding with, one of them was kind of, deal, I guess, with shady people, riding around shady people. After we left, the cop let us go and we was back on the road. His comments was, That's the first time he ever got pulled over and didn't nobody go to jail. And I'm saying, what kind of people are you riding with? So I thought that was very funny. We laughed about that. He said it's the first time he ever got pulled over in a car and somebody in the car didn't go to jail. So that was very significant. But anyway, y'all sit tight and enjoy the ride here. And the next time I come on, I'll probably be in Austin, or I'll be in the next town, which is after LaGrange, and I'm having a brain cramp. I know this route so like the back of my hand. I can't even tell you the next town coming up. But I'm come back on when we get further closer to Austin. You'll see the Texas will get a little bit more hillier. Is that a word, hillier? More hills. I'll say it like that. So anyway, sit back, enjoy the ride, and we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we headed into the city of Bastrop. That was the next city I was telling y'all that we gonna live before we get to Austin. Is Bastrop. It's another picturesque city, and you can kind of see now that the scenery is getting a little bit more hillier. That's my word for the day, hillier. Lots of more hills and less flatlands. You can kind of see far away. Austin is to the, matter of fact, I'm going to get down here in Austin. We'll drive another 10-15 minutes. Austin going to be headed west. Right now we're kind of headed northeast. And we're going to kind of turn and head west. And Austin going to be kind of that way. So anyway, I just want to see y'all to show the next town is Bastrop. This is the town I was trying to think of earlier and couldn't think of. So this town has grown a lot, and it's doing a lot of construction in the last couple of years to kind of, I guess, to build it up, because so much traffic now come through here than before, and they built it up a lot, and the city has grown so natural since I've been coming through here. But like I say, all of them are speed traps. I mean, you got to really, really, really be careful when you come to these towns, and that's how they make a lot of their money, off tourists or people unfamiliar with the area and traveling through, going, not paying attention to the speed signs and stuff like that, and they pop them right there. So anyway, like I said, next time I do pop on, we will be pretty much in the city of Austin, or 2 or 3 minutes outside the city of Austin, and we'll go from there. So hope y'all enjoying what little scenery I'm giving right now. Promise you it'll get better. We'll get to the food pretty soon and other historic monuments pretty soon, so we'll be back soon. Alright, y'all, we are back. We are in the city of Austin, Texas, y'all. We are in the city of Austin, Texas. We have another probably 30 minutes to go, and you can see now how the pandemic parameters have changed. There's a lot of more hills than before in the Houston area. So we got like 30 more minutes to go until we reach Salt Lake. I just want to show you how the scenery changes as you move around Texas and go to certain parts of 10 minutes from Salt Lake, the barbecue destination that we're going to. And I just want to hop on. I say it's been mostly the video so far. It's been mostly just riding through and through hills and valleys. But I just like the scenery so much in Austin. I like the hills. I like the trees. I like just the whole atmosphere of Austin, Texas. And we're actually outside Austin. We went to Austin, you know, a few minutes ago when I was on the video earlier. And now we headed to Driftwood, which is about 5 minutes from here. Not far. We're not that far out. And like I said, you got houses out here built up in the hills. I don't know how they build them things up in there like that, but you have them built up in the hills and we call them mountains, I guess. It's not really mountains, because mountains are really a little bit more higher than that. But yeah, we not far away. You can see you get on these kind of roads here and you get behind somebody driving really, really slow, and then they can black up the whole pack of cars. You got one car up here, I guess he got hay on it. The people, his cows, kind of going slow, which is understandable. So anyway, I will definitely be back when we get to the Salt Lake barbecue, and we will see you then. We'll eat some best barbecue in Texas. We'll be back. Alright, y'all, we are here at Salt Lake here, y'all. See it right over there? So when I make this turn here, we will be there. Salt Lake barbecue. The sign say Salt Lake. Big old gravel road. It ain't even paved. And there's nothing out here. No other restaurant or store out here within 2 or 3 miles of this place. So let's say you got things where you can even, let's say you got gravel roads, gravel parking lot. It's not paved, but it don't have to be fancy, because this is the best barbecue it is right here, y'all. Salt Lake barbecue. You got your hitching post there to tie your horses up. You come out here. You got your horses, you can tie them right up to the posts. It's all good out here. So anyway, we're going to find a place to park here, and then we're going to go in here, and I'm going to try to talk as good as I can, because of course you got to have a mask when you first go in. Of course when you're eating, you can't eat with no mask on. So it's hard to talk but hear me through the mask. So everybody have the mask up here in the state of Texas, probably everywhere. So anyway, I'm going to find a place to park. Got a huge parking lot. Bet they can hold 400 cars right here. But that's it right there, y'all. Salt Lake barbecue. A little thing, a little history I'm going to tell y'all when I get out here and come back home. Because it used to be on that side over there, but now they're on this side. That'll tell you how long I've been coming here. But anyway, I'm going to come right back here, and when I get out here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this place before I go in. So we'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Hope y'all can hear me, because I got this mask on now, so the volume is not as good. So yeah, this is Salt Lake barbecue. And let me go up in the shade here. I can get some of this heat. This Texas heat don't play. And you see over there is the original where they used to be for like many years. I guess they use that for weddings with the daughters or whatever. But now they over here at to my left hand side over here. They walk up in here. And like I said, this place is huge parking. They do weddings out here. They got a wedding chapel right next door. This is the restroom. There's porta potties, y'all. Little porta potty things. So I'm gonna log off here and I'm gonna go check in and get my table, and we'll be right back. They done changed up off the planet. They didn't see the pit. Because of social distancing, that's the barbecue pit right there. They based all the meat on the pit. And the juice there. They cut the meat up So anyway, I already placed some water. I'm doing all you can eat. And I'll be right back when my food is ready. Y'all see the menu here? I get the all you can eat. Family style, I was telling you about. You get brisket on there, sausage, ribs, beans, potato salad. And it's worth $30. All you can eat, and they keep bringing it and bringing it. And the key to all you can eat is you get all you can eat, and then right before the end, you tell them you need more. And right before you pull, you tell them eat more. Once they bring it to you, you can't eat it all, you get to take it to go with you. So, yeah, pretty good tip there, y'all. If you ever come here. But yeah, and outside they got they have a winery outside. I was telling y'all where they say grow their own wine, but it's not grow their own wine. It's like make your own wine. Pretty much nice. Like I said, a lot has changed since the pandemic hit. There's no more. You can't go back there and take pictures with the pit anymore. They got all that blocked off for safety reasons, I understand, but then even the way the tables are set up, they're more spread out, which is fine. It's better safe than you thought. So I'll be back when my bulk food comes. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, my food is here. Potato salad here, not in the picture. Slaw, pickles and onions, bread, and then the main thing is the brisket. Then we have the sauce here. What's so unique about the sauce? The sauce is unique here because it's turmeric. It makes it give it that yellow steam shine. And it's sweet and tangy. It's very good. The potato salad here, they make to order this. They make the potato salad to order. All it is potatoes, onions, and barbecue sauce in it. Very unique. It's good. Coleslaw, not eaten. All this is like vinegar, red, and cabbage. It's not really a coleslaw, but it's good. Beans and barbecue. So, what I'm gonna do here, put some ribs on the plate here. Sausage here, and my brisket here, sauce on here. Like I said, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed since the pandemic. Try this out, y'all. It's still good. Very flavorful. Very juicy. I asked for burnt ends and moist brisket. That's why I asked for it. Look at the rib, y'all. The laying is kind of bad. Look at that. But like I say, sides, I can do without the sides. It's all about the meat. But if you got a big appetite, people are tripping about the price. You got enough. Thank you. Yeah, it's done. Thank you. So good. So good. Sausage is not spicy. Like I say, they used to put the sauce in a little on the table and in the little jars, but you can't do that anymore. For the corona. Good eating, y'all. Good eating. So, I'm gonna finish this up. When I finish, I'll come back on and show you what I got left. So, we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, we just finished our barbecue. And this is the way it looks outside of Salt Lake. They got their own winery. What do they call it? Cellars. Anyway, they make their own wine here. Really nice out here. Peaceful. You can sit outside. Oh, you can sit inside. Like I was sitting inside. It's kind of dark in there, as you can see on the video, but it's good barbecue. Of course, I got the. Let me show you what I got here. Like I said, you can't eat it all. Take what you can't eat home. See that? See that? Go box, all that meat. So yeah, that's what I do. I'll eat it later tonight when I get home. But yeah, this is a nice place to just come and relax. After you eat your barbecue, just sit out here and just hang out. But anyway, we're gonna get on the road here. And I'm gonna check back in. We're gonna go head to the state capitol, downtown Austin, and I'll be back when I get downtown. So y'all sit. All right, y'all, we just left Salt Lake and we headed to the state capitol of Texas. I'm gonna go there a while. Like I say, y'all, this pandemic and coronavirus or COVID-19, however you want to see it, is affecting the normalcy of the way we used to do things. Even like Salt Lake. You used to be able to go back there beside the pit, take pictures of it, you know, just hang out by there. But now you can't even go back there near the pit, which is very, it's just very disheartening. But I understand, and you know, way people sit in restaurants, everything has changed. Even the state capitol building, you'd be able to walk in it 7 days a week, but now it's closed. But I'm still gonna go by there. You can probably walk around and take pictures of it and stuff like that, but you actually used to walk into the state capitol building, but it's actually closed now because of I guess they only let the politicians or the workers or whatever in there. So I'm headed that way, and we're gonna go through there, and that'll pretty much do it for this road trip, unless I find something along the way. Of course, on the way home, like I said, I'm gonna take I'm taking 290 home, and I have some places there I want you to see. But sit back and we'll be back on once we get to the state capitol. Alright. Alright, y'all. We're almost to the state capitol. You can see kind of the Austin skyline over there to my right. And then the capitol's coming up here pretty soon. I'm feeling pretty full right now. Pretty full. All that good Texas barbecue got you where you kind of, sleepy. be back on. Next time I'll be back on, I'll be at the state capitol. So y'all sit tight. Okay, y'all, we are at the state capitol of Texas. Now, like I say, before this pandemic and all this craziness went on, you used to be able to walk in here. And now you see they got it blocked off. But you can see the Capitol building right there. That's Austin, Texas. State Capitol of Texas right there. Capitol building. And you used to be able to walk in there and walk around and take pictures, but now it's totally guarded, locked down on chains. And it's crazy. Like I say, it's the times we in now. We can't even go and visit our state capitol anymore and walk in it because of all the craziness. But you know, better safe than sorry. And here's another thing that's awesome. Got the African American History Memorial right here. Let me go here a little bit where y'all can see. If I can zoom in here where y'all can see this. Let me zoom this in. This African American Memorial, History Memorial right there. It's pretty cool. Really awesome right there. But yeah, you guys, this is pretty much it. Ain't much to see from outside the gates. But I used to always love coming here before they locked all this up and walk in the building. I'm just infatuated with history, good or bad. All history I'm infatuated with. But anyway, if you're ever in Austin, it's time to drop by and check it out. Nice little place and history, the place to be. So I'm gonna end this video right here, and I'll be back on when I hit the road, because we about to head out of here and head back to the city of Katy. I appreciate y'all following me on this little road trip. It could have been better, but all the restrictions and things like that kind of limits what I can see and do. But I will be back on in about an hour, and when I get on the road, there's a couple more places I want to see on the way home. I'm going to stop by, I'll just go by and let you know what they are on the way home. So we'll be back. See y'all in a minute. All right, y'all, we back. Right now, we in the city of Elgin. We about 45 minutes outside of Austin on the way home. I'm going to show you one barbecue place right here. I'm going to pull up in the parking lot here. It's called Southside Barbecue. It's right here. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna pull up in the parking lot. You can see it right here. Southside Barbecue. We ain't gonna pull up in the parking lot because the traffic is so bad right now in this little small town. I'd never get back on the road, so I'm gonna keep going. But to talk about Southside Barbecue, they got the absolute best sausage. If you ever in the small town of Elgin, Texas, I'm gonna put a link of all these places I'm telling you. If you ever in these areas, stop by Southside Barbecue. They have the best sausage. You know, every barbecue place has something that overrides something else. Like Salt Lake, I just went to, the ribs are awesome. And Black's Barbecue, I went to last month. The brisket is the best. This place has Southside Barbecue, Southside Market has the best sausage. They make it in house. It's very tender, juicy, excellent sausage. Another thing about Elgin, Texas, let me give you this little story here. I know y'all probably tired of my stories right now. Remember coming up here, I told y'all about how I got pulled over in LaGrange, coming up here on Highway 71. I'm going back. This is Highway 290 I'm on right now, headed back to Katy. Like I was telling you, there's two ways to get here to Austin. So I'm headed back out. So back to the story. I got a ticket going to Salt Lake. This is about, it had to be almost 20 years ago. I was a young whippersnapper then. And I was driving a Pontiac Grand Prix, a lot of power, I think I was speedster, so I got a ticket coming up here. Okay, on the way back, I want to be slick. Oh, I'm going back another way. Too many cops over there. So I come through this exact town right here, Elgin, Texas. It was at night, so it had to be around, we left Salt Lake late, like it almost closed at 9-something o'clock. So it had to be almost 10:30, 11 o'clock when we got here. I just run up on this town, Elgin. I know this town, Elgin, never really took any sight to this town. So I'm doing about 70 through this town. And the speed limit sign you coming up, I'll tell you exactly where it was. Right when I went under the underpass. You see the speed limit sign say 50? I was doing about 70, 75. I come under this, I never forget it. Remember like it's yesterday. Under this underpass here. Right when I got on this underpass, the car was sitting right here on the right hand side where you can actually see where that white vehicle is sitting right there. He was sitting right there. And I'm doing 75. I didn't even see him, to be honest. I didn't even see him because it was dark. He was in a dark vehicle. I got about right past this light up in here, and he hit them lights. I said, oh, Lord, maybe I'll get out of this one. Oh, no, no, no. $200 ticket, y'all. These small towns, they don't play. Like I say, $200 I had to pay this ticket, $200. Put the money in the mail. I wasn't driving back up no L's and go no court. I just put the money in the mail and let them have it. But that's a little story there. Every time I come through this town, I remember, like I tell y'all, when y'all come through these little small towns, make sure you observe these speed limit times, because they pretty slick. They'll drop from 75 to 50 on you. You be going 70, 75 miles an hour, and then it'll drop to 50 miles an hour on you, and they got you. So, yeah, it's a little story there. But anyway, we're going to head through there. We about an hour and a half from KATY, and I'm going to come back on when I get to Brenham, which is the home of Bluebell ice cream. And I know I ain't gonna be able to drive up in there, but I will at least show you the town of Bluebell. It's Brenham, Texas. It's about 45 minutes down the road here. So y'all sit tight, and like I said, I ain't showing you a lot of more talking today, but hopefully y'all learned a few things anyway. So anyway, I'll sit back and I will be back. Alright, y'all, we back. One more time here. We in Brenham, Texas. This is the home of Bluebell ice cream. You ever had Bluebell ice cream? You ever wonder where it come, what town it come from? This is the town right here, Brenham, Texas. We're about to pass up the exit here to the Bluebell plant. Of course, I'm not gonna go in there because I know with all the pandemic going on, definitely you can't get into there. But yeah, this is the town, Brenham, Texas, home of Bluebell ice cream. And homemade vanilla. That's my favorite kind right there, homemade vanilla. You can see the used to be a sign around here. Used to say Brenham, home of Bluebell ice cream, but I'm from Hempstead. Them has some of the best watermelons in the state. But they have a fruit stand that sell all the watermelons and different things. And I'm looking for a peanut patty for my mama, and they always used to have it in the old country store. And I'm gonna see if they still have peanut patty. So I'm gonna stop there, and it's gonna be my next stop in Hempstead, Texas, and I'm gonna go to the. They have a farmers market, like I say there. We're gonna stop in there and see if they still have it. And I'm gonna give you a little history on Hempstead, why the town has really lost a lot of businesses, went dead, went broke, and a lot of people moved out. I'm gonna give you a little history of that when I get there. So anyway, y'all sit tight, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, we're back. We in the little town of Hempstead, Texas. This is about 2.5 hours from Austin. Right, yeah, about an hour and 45 minutes from Austin, but it's only 30 minutes from my house in KATY. This used to be a booming town. It still is a small town. Most of the people in here are farmers, you know, and depend on the income of, you know, selling what they grow, and they, you know, farmers that raise cows and hogs. That's the kind of town this is. And it used to be booming more than it is now, and I'm gonna reveal that into you in my blog. So y'all, yeah, in the blog now, the reason it's not, when I leave the farmers market, I'm gonna explain to you why it's not booming anymore. I haven't been over here in about 1.5 or 2 years. I'm gonna explain to you later why. They have a farmers market down here. Hempstead is known for watermelons. You can see people selling watermelons on the side of the road up at the expressway to my left, like every 2 or 3 miles, because that's how the people make money. They raise their little watermelons and then they sell them to make income. So it used to be a farmers market, pretty big farmers market down here on the left hand side. Let me see if it's still here and still booming. It might have went out of business like everything else in this little town. So let's see here. A little bit down here. It should be down here on the left hand side. Let's see if it's still open here. Got the little Dollar General there. Every little town got a Dollar General and a Brookshire and a Dairy Queen in it. Okay. Yeah, I think I see it down there. Right there on the left hand side. We're gonna go in here and see if we can find my mom some. I don't need no watermelon. Maybe I'll find a watermelon for her. But I'm gonna see if I can find her some peanut patties. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna see what we can get for her. This is the farmers market. Been here, this place been here for years, y'all. I've been in Houston area for 32 years, and this place was here when I moved here. So I can't, don't ask me to pronounce the name of this thing. I can never pronounce the name of it. So anyway, I'm gonna get a parking spot here, and then we're gonna get out and see what's in there. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we headed inside the farmers market. They got everything. They got wood here. I need to get me some wood from my barbecue pit. Like I say, it's like a feed store. Got deer corn. We got everything here. Let's go check out the watermelon, what they famous for here in Hempstead. Everything you need. All kinds of charcoal. All kinds of dry beans. Then you got the dry cream cheese. Something you don't see all the time. It's all this for planting. You want to plant the seeds, you got all your seeds right here. Got the wood here, the barbecue wood. Here's the watermelon here. There's some cheap in Hempstead with that. 2 for $10 right there. The big ones right here. Let's see, $7.99. Almost Joe have went up. It went up a lot, y'all. A lot of watermelon here. That's like I say, Hempstead, they famous for watermelon. Famous for watermelon. We got over here. Got more watermelons here. Look at all these watermelons.
watermelons. One watermelons up in here. Colorful watermelons here, y'all. Cantaloupe, I can smell them. Even with this mask on, I can smell them. Let's see what we got. Honeydews here. All kinds of apples. Grapefruit. We got the peanuts here. You like peanuts? All kinds of onions. Yellow onions, red onions. We got raw peanuts over here. Roasted peanuts. See here. Stone ground cornmeal. More cornmeal. Your dried beans. Dried beans here. Right? Here your peas right here, y'all. Then we got a jump. Jump peas right here. Definitely gotta get my mama some of these. Definitely gonna get us some of these green peas. You can bag them up yourself. Got some purple hog peas over here. Yep. $5.25 a pound. Good stuff right here, y'all. See this? Curvin melon. Give me some of this. And give me some of this. We got honey. That's honey. Good honey there. Another thing, check this out. You know, these Cokes in them glass bottles, y'all. This is good stuff. Yeah. That's some more right there. The apple cider. Let's see if I can find these peanut patties in here. I'm looking for peanut patties, but I don't see any. Let's see here, Watkins. Let's see what kind of vanilla. They got any kind of flavoring that I don't have already. Watkins, this is flavor you can't find a lot of places. Oh. got over here. Got a chocolate covered pecans, almonds. You got honey in here, natural honey. I guess they refrigerated. A lot of honey around here, y'all. A lot of honey. Yep. Good sodas up in there. Them bottles. Look at them glass bottle sodas. You don't see that nowhere very much anymore. RBC cream soda. Look at this. Ain't go wrong with some kind of honey on it, y'all. Ain't go wrong. This one I come in here for, right here. Right here. See this? That's what my mom loves. Peanut patties. That's what I'm gonna get her. We got this. Got banana chips, vegetable chips. That's it. Nuts. Walnut halves. Walnut pieces, pecan halves. Got everything. Got frozen peas in here. Got the frozen corn in here. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, sir. We're gonna cut the camera off. I'm gonna get some peanut patty. I gotta get some cream peas, some purple heart peas, and some honey for my mom. So that's what I'm gonna get her. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Next time I cut the camera back on, I'll be at home to close out the video. So we'll see y'all in a minute.
Alright, y'all, we are back home. I am exhausted, but I had an awesome time. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I got a lot of stuff accomplished. I got my barbecue, plus I got can you believe I got 2 pounds of barbecue to bring home? So that's how you do it, like I said in the video. And then all you can eat, you eat all you can eat, and right when you're full, and they're gonna come and ask you, do you want some more? You tell them yes, even though you know you can't eat it, and then you get a doggy plate, bag, or to-go box. And you bring something home. That's how you do that. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I got a lot of stuff. Like I said, I got my mom I got her 2 bags of peas, 1 cream peas, 1 purple heart peas. I got her some honey. I got her peanut patties. And something else I got her. I already put it up. I forgot. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope it didn't bore y'all too much, because a lot of it was just me driving and talking instead of going to different places. Like I was saying in the video, with the pandemic and the virus going around, a lot of stuff is not what we normally used to do and can go. Is not the same, and it's probably gonna be the new norm. I just have to get used to it. But anyway, like I close every video, please subscribe to my other Old School Soul Food social media accounts: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitch TV, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. See you next time.